Hello and welcome back to another awesome, exciting episode of CSGO News. As always, not going to waste your time, let's get right into it. And our first big CSGO News story today comes from ESL. They announced their $250,000 tournament in New York in the Barclay Center just last night, and a lot of CSGO players were very excited about this. The first big tournament here, a $250,000 tournament in New York itself. Obviously, New York City being one of those more famed cities in the US for all those European players who have never been. So a $250,000 tournament has been announced by ESL and should be really cool to see. Now, it will be the regular tournament breakdown. You know, double elimination, 16 teams coming into it. 8 of those teams will receive automatic invites, while the other 8 teams will have to qualify for it. So now the big question is, who do you guys think will be the automatic qualifiers? Obviously, you have the last major winners obviously going to be qualified automatically for this, but who are they going to invite automatically? And then who's also going to have the chance to qualify? Now, you guys can definitely bet on it. Tempo Storm will have the chance to qualify for this, so best of luck to them. They've been left out of previous minors and qualifiers a lot lately, but it's going to be really cool to see what 8 teams actually qualify to play and what 8 teams are selected to automatically be there, and if Fnatic will be on the list. You know, Fnatic, one of those teams that's often sought out to be an automatic invite, but they have not been performing near as well as they used to, so it'd be really cool to see if Fnatic or one of those top tier teams actually has to try and qualify instead of getting an automatic invite for the first time in a long time. So the question is to you guys, who is going to be the surprising team that gets the automatic invite to the tournament, and who's going to be also the surprising team that actually has to fight for their chance to play in this tournament? And by far and away, the best CSGO news today is the CSGO first ever Surf Championships for CSGO. Like I said before, it's actually not the first ever surf competition to go on live stream, but this will be the first ever CSGO Surfing Championships. And it was announced just yesterday on CSGO Reddit. It kind of blew up a little bit by a website by the name of Surfer. I'll link them all down below in the description, so if you guys want to hear more about this, I'll share with you the details I do know as of right now. It's a $1,000 prize pool with the winner taking home a $400 knife, and I believe second place takes home a $300 knife, and so on and so forth down the line. Now, it actually is going to be really cool because, yes, CSGO surf competitions have been streamed before on Twitch, but nothing of this measure. It sounds really cool. They're going to be having qualifiers all throughout June, starting in June, all throughout June 29th. They will be having qualifiers for this tournament, so if you guys want to qualify, you have to register at their website, sign up, and then attend the practice schedules for actual qualifying. And on top of that, there will be 10 people chosen through the qualifiers. 10 people will attend the actual championships throughout July, and again, it sounds like a really cool competition. The whole thing will be live streamed. Now, they're still kind of fixing the bugs of it. You know, they had the qualifying times where it's a time section on certain maps. So far, it's kind of needs to be edited so far so they actually can pick the best surfers. You know, a lot of the things are limited. You know, if you only get 3 tries, or if it's time trialed. A lot of those things are still being edited for the competition, but again, all throughout June there will be qualifiers, and then all throughout July there will be the actual competition with the winner taking home that $400 knife. So in case you guys want to know more about this, and I definitely do, I'm not going to sign up because I suck at surfing, but I will definitely be watching this whole event. The full details are down in the description below, hopefully if I remember to link those, and it's also really cool because this is actually funded by the community. They actually have a donation link, so you can actually fund the community with your own skins to actually get more prizes to these players, which is really cool. And another great news, apparently NaVi is back to full health. He tweeted this out yesterday saying he just played a game and apparently his arm is now healed. Now, it's interesting because when he first came out, he said it was a wrist injury. Now he's saying an arm injury. A lot of these players certainly don't know what exactly is wrong with them, so it kind of tells you a little insight on, you know, Olaf Meister's injury. Like he said before, they don't really know what it is. So a lot of these injuries coming from CSGO are definitely undeterminable, but hopefully NaVi Guardian is back to full health. He's feeling 100%. And then we had GB James sneakily sneaking in here saying, great job, it's great to have him back. GB James, what are you even doing nowadays? It's just kind of funny how he's popping up. Hopefully the best for him as well. Probably searching for some kind of coaching role. But again, congrats to NaVi Guardian. He's finally back. Hopefully for good. Now, if Olaf Meister can come back, we'll be back to full health, and the CSGO community will be whole again. Waiting on you, Olaf. Work out the pecs, man. And during this brief CSGO intermission, I'll be touching on what happened yesterday at my final because I took Advil PM, because all of you guys smashed that like button, and we broke 1,000 likes on the video. We actually broke 3,000 likes on the video. So thank you all for that. Here's what happened in my final. It was absolutely terrible, just so you guys all know. I did not fall asleep. I couldn't focus though, and the test went really bad. So here's a little clip from yesterday. Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you all enjoyed that CSGO news episode. I'm about to do something really stupid. This is from yesterday, you guys are watching it today. My final is in about 2 hours. I'll show you guys the time later on. But it is that time where I'm going to take Advil PM as promised to you guys liking the video so much. And again, it broke 3,000 likes. I only asked for 1,000, so thank you guys so much for that. That was absolutely insane, and you guys deserve this. Or, I guess I deserve. Yeah. Just so you guys know, my final is at 4 p.m. in just about 2 hours. But I'm going to the library early to study and cram because, yeah, that's what I do. So Advil PM It's actually my last 2 pills. If you guys are worried about me, by the way, if you're worried about me, I do have a sleep aid because I don't sleep very well at night. I have a bad back pain, so I usually do use Advil PM. Again, this is not a hardcore drug for all of you European people who don't know what this is. It's literally just a sleep aid, so it's not going to make me anything but drowsy or a little sleepy during class. But here goes nothing. My parents are going to kill me. I have really bad teeth. I'm kind of embarrassed to share that. So I'm also going to record a clip hopefully later on in the library right before my exam, and maybe during my exam, like right before it actually gets passed out. Here goes nothing. Time to fall asleep.
It is long.
Hey guys, it's a little before. Shoot.
You got this.
It's about an hour before our exam.
Oh God, steady hands.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not too tired yet. Yeah.
Get that close up.
You guys just walk.
CSGO. I'm not gonna lie, I think I just failed a final because of you guys. That was absolutely terrible, and wow. And that's gonna do it for today's CSGO News episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed. As always, thank you so much for the great support. Don't worry about the final. I'm sure I didn't do too bad on it, and you guys deserve that. You know, I owed that to all of you. Also in the news, kind of our last segment here, I've received offers from multiple websites. Unfortunately, they've all been gambling websites, and I know how you guys feel about that. And since I've trash talked other YouTubers for this so much in the past, I feel almost like I have to just say no to all of them. I've already said no to 2 of the 4. There are obviously offers coming in every day now because you guys have been amazing to me. So thank you guys so much for that. I will continue to only sponsor, I guess, non-gambling websites. I'm interested to see what you guys think about that, though. It's kind of crazy. With all the growth we've gotten so far, in the past 24 hours, I've gotten 3 offers alone, and a lot of these guys sound so awesome, but again, I don't want that kind of image for the website or for this actual channel as of right now. Hope you guys understand that. I know that kind of subject's always touchy. A lot of people don't talk about that with their viewers. I want you guys to know, yes, I've received multiple offers. I have reviewed them. I've, up front, I've said, you know what, I can't usually take these offers. I'm probably not going to. Obviously, I don't want to promote gambling too much on my channel. So just so you guys know that, I want you guys to know I have received offers. But as always, I will see you all guys tomorrow with another CSGO News video, and then future, hopefully next week, we'll have a Q&A with my sister. Thank you guys all for the questions you submitted last time. As always, remember, I like you. Goodbye.